The Seekers, direct from Festival Hall. The Seekers, let's hear it! The Seekers, let's hear it!
It is to be back home again, and I hope that you're really going to enjoy the rest of the evening with us. Before we go any further, I'd like you to meet the Seekers individually, and first of all, a young lady who just last year was voted the most dangerous tambourine player in all of Britain. A young lady with a very beautiful voice, Miss Judith Durham. Next, on 5-string banjo and Spanish guitar and another fine set of tonsils, Bruce Woodley. And then, playing his brand new 4.2 E-type racing 12-string guitar, Keith Potger. And I'm afraid that the only nice thing that anybody's ever been able to say about my talents was that I once managed to play through a whole number without wearing my glasses. Thank you very much. Before we left Australia to go overseas, one of the only regular jobs that we used to have was in a small and always overcrowded coffee lounge where we used to sit around and sing for hours through just about every folk song and every gospel song that we could ever remember a few bars of. And we'd like right now to sing you two of those gospel songs. The first one is a very simple song, and it has a very simple but a very vital message. My Lord, what a morning when the stars begin to fall.
My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall, you will weep for the rocks and mountains. You will weep for the rocks and mountains. You will weep for the rocks and mountains when the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall, you will hear the shout of victory. You will hear the shout of victory. You will hear the shout of victory when the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall. When the stars begin to fall. When the stars begin to fall. Oh, we are crossing that Jordan River. We're moving on. We're moving on. Oh, we are crossing that Jordan River. We're moving on. We're moving on. Well, Jordan River, deep and wide, got a home on the other side. We're crossing that Jordan River. We're moving on. Early in the morning, gonna reach the shore. We're moving on. We're moving on. Early in the morning, reach the shore. We're moving on. We're moving on. Well, Jordan River, deep and wide, I've got a home on the other side. We're crossing that Jordan River. We're moving on. Yes, we reach
You're listening to a 3UZ exclusive of the Seekers' Big Show from Festival Hall, brought to you by the Susan Johnston School of Deportment.
Singers around the world today who are currently writing and singing their own compositions, but I'm afraid that most of these you and I will probably never ever hear. But there is perhaps one exception to that case, and that's a young American folk singer who's currently in England at the moment, making a very big name for himself. And we'd like to sing for you right now, perhaps his most recorded composition. It's the old story of lost love, but it's from the new and very original pen of Tom Paxton, and the song, The Last Thing on My Mind.
It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. Oh, you know that was the last thing on my mind. You had reasons aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. And the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. Oh, you know that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you, every song in my heart dies a-borning. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. Oh, you know that was the last thing on my mind. Oh, you know that was the last thing on my mind.
Thank you very much. Right now we'd like to feature young Bruce, wherever he's gone. Come back. We'd like to feature Bruce on a flashing 5-string banjo and a song that, although of American origin, could just as easily have come from our own country of Australia. For it wasn't so very long ago that in the timber country of the East Coast you could still hear the cry of Timaro, Timaro, Timaradio, which was the cry of the ox driver as he drove his team on towards the end of another long, hard day.
Crack the whip and bring the blood, make the leaders take the mud. We grab the wheels and we turn them around. One long, one full and we're on high ground. Timaro, Timaro, Timaradio, Timaro, Timaro, Timaradio, 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 Timaro, Timaro, Timaradio.
radio. On the 14th day of October, oh, I hitched my team in order, oh, to drive the hills of Saluda, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, 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 Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio. When I got there, the hills were steep. 'Twould make another person weep to hear me cuss and crack my whip and see the oxen pull and slip. Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, 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 Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio. When I get home among my friends, that's where my toil and trouble ends. Bid adieu to the whip and line, and drive no more in the winter time. Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, 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 Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timarole, Timarole, Timaradio, Timaradio.
One of the most delightful songs that we know is a children's lullaby. So right now, we'd like you to use your imagination and picture any little girls or boys that you know as they climb into their little cots tonight and they pull the sheets up over their little pink ears and they snuggle down and they go to sleep, and along comes the Sandman and his very special train, ready to take them all for a Morningtown ride.
Train whistle blowing makes a sleepy noise. Underneath their blankets go all the girls and boys, rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Driver at the engine, fireman rings the bell, Sandman swings the lantern to show that all is well. Rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Maybe it is raining where our train will ride. All the little travelers are warm and snug inside. Rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Somewhere there is sunshine, somewhere there is day, somewhere there is Morningtown, many miles away. Rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away.
You are listening to a 3UZ exclusive of the Seekers Big Show from Festival Hall, brought to you by the Susan Johnston School of Deportment.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. About a week ago, we had released out here in Australia a new LP which goes under the title of The Seekers, which is a terribly original title, no doubt. But it's out anyway, and we've been enjoying a great deal of success with that album over in England. And one of the most popular songs on that album, we'd like to get Judith to sing for you right now. The song is Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
Just a closer walk with thee, granted Jesus is my plea.
Everybody here is quite familiar with the music of Lennon and McCartney. And they seem to draw their source of inspiration from just about every type of music, which includes, of course, folk music. We feel that this next song really has the true beauty and simplicity that's usually associated with a folk song.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the one
Thank you very much. This next song is quite a serious solo for myself. It's called GDAE, pronounced Gidiao. So just hold your seats and prepare to be terribly thrilled. You don't appreciate true talent. Boy. We seem to get more requests for this next song than just about any other song that we sing, and this pleases us very, very much because the song was written for us by our great friend Tom Springfield, and the song is called A World of Our Own.
Close the door, light the light, we're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. All our sorrows we'll leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own.
Oh my love, I cried for you so much. Lonely nights without sleeping while I long for your touch. Now your lips can erase the heartache I've known. Come with me to a world of our own.
We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. All our sorrows we'll leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. And I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. All our sorrows will leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. And I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. You can tell the nations about that. Tell them what the Master has done. Tell them that the gospel has come. Tell them that the victory's been won. He brought joy, joy, joy into my heart. Oh, you can tell the world about this. You can tell the nations about that. Tell them what the Master has done. Tell them that the gospel has come. Tell them that the victory's been won. He brought joy, joy, joy into my heart.
But the Lord, he spoke to me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Told about a man from Galilee. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But the Lord, he spoke to well. Yes, he did. Yes,
can tell the nations about that. Tell them what the Master has done. Tell them that the gospel has come. Tell them that the victory's been won. He brought joy, joy, joy into my heart.
But the Lord, he spoke to me.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He told about a man from Galilee.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But the Lord, he spoke the word.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Told about the heart that saving word.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I don't know, but I've been told.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Speak to heaven and people know.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He brought joy, joy, joy into my heart. He brought joy. Oh, he brought joy into my heart. Well, what can I say now except that you've been a wonderful audience, and it's been really wonderful to come home again. And I only hope that it's not going to be too long before we see you all in here some other night. But I'm afraid for the time being, the carnival is over.
Say goodbye, my own true lover, as we sing the lover's song. How it breaks my heart to leave you. Now the carnival is gone.
I love the dawn is waking, and my tears are falling rain. For the carnival is over, we may never meet again.
Like a drum, my heart was beating, and your kiss was sweet as wine.
But
Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon at a very impressive ceremony in Melbourne, the Seekers Record Company, EMI, made a presentation of a gold record for the equivalent Australian sales of 1 million copies, in other words 50,000 copies in Australia, which is pretty good for us with our population, of The Carnival Is Over. Now we thought it was only fair that we should represent that record to the Seekers on stage tonight in front of what I truly believe has been an absolutely wonderful audience. You've been tremendous. A wonderful audience. So once again, for achieving this in Australia, Judy, darling, you're wonderful. Congratulations. You, Keith. And on the wedding too, incidentally.
Thank you very much, Stan. Thank you, everyone.
Is the wife here tonight?
Yes, she is.
She is.
Yes.
Whereabouts?
Somewhere out there.
All right. Well, it was. Bruce, congratulations. Athol.
Thank you very much, Stan.
On behalf of EMI, your recording company in Australia, Mr. Betty Jarrett, once again your manager. This seems to be coming a regular occasion. Last time it was I'll Never Find Another You. Now it's Carnival Is Over. And of course Tom Springfield, who would surely be one of the best composers in the world today. I think you'll agree with that.
Yes, he's the very best composer with the name of Springfield, anyway.
Yes. Okay. Here is your gold recording of The Carnival Is Over.
Thank you very much, Stan. Thank you very much.
Listen, all of you people, come and take a few lessons from me. Get yourself prepared for Judgment Day. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, when you hear the trumpet blast, then you know you're home at last. Open up them pearly gates for me. Why don't you open up them pearly gates? Open up them pearly gates. Open up them pearly gates for me. Hallelujah, hallelujah. When you hear the trumpet blast, then you know you're home at last. Open up them pearly gates for me. For me. For me, all you gamble and sinners. Now's the time to start believing. You're gonna meet your maker some sweet day. Hallelujah, hallelujah. When you hear the trumpet there, gonna say goodbye to fear. Open up them pearly gates for me. Why don't you open pearly gates? Yes, them pearly gates. Open pearly gates for me. When the trumpet blasts, join your heart and dance. Open pearly gates for me. Why don't you open up them pearly gates? Open up them pearly gates. Open up them pearly gates for me. When you hear the trumpet sound, then you're home at last. Open up them pearly gates for me. For me. Why don't you open up them pearly gates? Yes, them pearly gates. Yeah, open up them pearly gates. Open up them pearly gates. Open up them pearly gates. Yeah.
You have been listening to a 3UZ exclusive of the Seekers Big Show from Festival Hall, brought to you by the Susan Johnston School of Deportment.